maybe Lauren, if you don't mind, when the scientists say that we're able only to be conscious at the 1 millionth of what we receive today, is there a limit that doesn't change, or maybe through some training it could change that amount of data we could take?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
There is some uh, variance there, but I
Mhm.
think some studies have shown up to 32 bits of data. So that's but I don't know specifically. It's a good question, and I don't know.
Because that was, again, we're talking about these terms, how we define science and Buddhism again. Along that line, we usually will have, at least from a certain period of time in the history, a limit. For example, the speed of light. Is that like 300,000 kilometers per second? Could that change? I guess if we go to um, let's say the Buddhism theory, uh, it could, right? All these are not that constant as always. That's the reason I mention this is I think in order for us to be able, like to be more open, uh, a broader consciousness, we first need to uh, know or have that view that it is doable. If there is a limit to that already, we put a limit already. Again, looks like in the Buddhism theory, there's no limit, and we can train ourselves. And many of these science study, I'd say, is based on a presumption. Basically, first of all, we are able to mm, we're able to know, let's use that word, or cognize, if that's the word.
Hypnotize, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Buddhism theory will say we are in a delusion, right? We're deluded, and then every individual may be different too, right? Every individual, even within the scope of human being, not to mention other type of beings, right? And to that, and of course, to human being, we're trainable. Everyone is different, and it is trainable. One way of training, we have discussed this before. There are two type of meditation. One is shamatha, single-pointed focus, like what we do in the focus on the breath, focus on the anchor part of the body. And then there is a vipassana, meaning you open up to everything. And it's interesting. Usually, the training starts with the ability of being focused. It's the shamatha, and also if you have that level of like single pointed uh, meditation to a certain level of training, once that session of training comes to an end, or that meditation comes to an end, it actually can trigger a bigger opening, or the vipassana. So I think in order for consciousness to work more in a more expanded mode, it is still good to do these, focus on your, most of the mindfulness trainings, right? The focus on your breath, focus on or watching the thoughts, and all those, that will be very helpful.